Alright, so this is going to be a little weird. Not the greatest setup, but I had the microphone turned way down. No gain on it, so hopefully I still get picked up. But I'm hoping it doesn't pick up as crazy of, it doesn't amplify other sounds as much. And it's on the floor anyway, so it shouldn't be too crazy on carpet, right? I guess it is next to a hard wall, so it is going to echo like a funker, but whatever. I just thought, hey, let's do another ASMR video game update. Let's start with, I'm going to try to start with some stuff that I'm not showing on the thing here, so it's a little more boring in the start, but, let's start there and we'll work up to more fun things. So, I just have a lot of stuff written in my book about, little teaser there. I'm writing stuff down when I get games, and when I get them, when I play them, when I beat them, and when I review them. So I'm trying to keep track of all those parts of them. So first one here is Sacred Z Fallen Angel. I don't remember. It's on. It's an Xbox 360 game, and I actually don't remember if that one was free or if I. No, it's Sacred 2 Fallen Angel. My bad. I think that might have been a free one, and I think I got that one because it was free. But I don't actually remember what it is now. That's how long it's been. This is the thing I got immediately after my last update. So, Mark. Well, I guess I sort of, yeah. Well, I guess although I mentioned it, huh? See, some of these I'm trying to skip because I can show them. That one, that one, that one, that one. Well, I guess. Sudoku on Switch I got, and I've had already, but I did finally beat it. It's basically just Sudoku, but I do wanna, review it yet. I just haven't gotten around to it. I can show those. All these I can just show, so that's good. So I don't have too many in the opening bit here. I keep looking at the camera, like, the mic is over there. The camera's up here, so it's a little weird. An Xbox One, I got Baldur's Gate, Dark Alliance. I don't remember if that was a Xbox 360 game or not, but that one is the one I was super excited about because I sort of got a hankering to play Champions of Norath, Realms of EverQuest, which is one of those PS2 games I really miss. I ended up getting, I actually think that might be what that Sacred 2 Fallen Angel thing was, is I wanted to play something like it, and I saw that, and I was like, oh, that's cool. And I saw Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance. I believe that is the one where I saw that, and I was like, oh. I got a couple other games too, we'll see. But I saw this and I was like, oh, this is perfect. Because it looks super familiar to that game. Super similar. I looked it up, and basically, Champions of Norath was built off of that very same engine. They just enhanced it for that game. So I was like, okay, so this game should be pretty similar to that. So now I'm like super hyped to play that. But I haven't yet. You got SpongeBob Truth or Square on Xbox One. I think that might be a 360 game, actually. I should probably be more specific with that, but maybe it's not. Maybe it's a backwards compatible thing. I don't know. SpongeBob platformer. That one was free, so I got it. I'm pretty sure that was free. Then there was Raw, Realms of Ancient War on Xbox One. I think that one... And I can't remember if that one was free or not either, or if it was just really cheap, and I was like, it looks cool too, so I'll get it again in that same kind of like hack and slash, dungeon crawler, looter RPG kind of mood. We had like a couple of these I had here. Conquer's Bad Fur Day. Both I played, beat, and reviewed Conker's Bad Fur Day on Rare Replay, that version of it, and I also did the Conker Live and Reloaded, because that one was I had gotten that for free a while ago, I think. It's actually, I don't know, is that even on here? Did I rewrite it? So no, that must have been before. But yeah, I reviewed that kind of similar idea of like the Banjo-Kazooie one, where I was also editing the highlights for the streams of the original N64 game, and then I played that on Rare Replay, and then I played it again on the Live and Reloaded version, also on Xbox One, and did a review and like comparison of those, and I looked more into the multiplayer as well, because that's something I kind of missed out on, so there's that. Then there's I got those I can show. I got Rogue Legacy 2. I started playing that as well. I got that on... I've had that for a while on Steam. But Rogue Legacy 2 is like... I didn't really want it in early access. So I waited. And then it came out full release. When I just saw that on, I didn't realize it was coming to console right away either. So yeah, full release. And I was like, oh hey, I see it on the Xbox One, the Microsoft Store, whatever. Xbox Store. And so I bought that, and I started playing that, and I'm pretty hooked on that so far. It's really, really good. It's a lot like the first one, but more fluid. It's more satisfying, like visuals and like sound effects and stuff. It's very satisfying. There's a lot of upgrades to get, and just different classes, and like they've done a lot to make it feel like the same game, but with some new and different stuff there. So it's like what you want out of a sequel. So far, I'm pretty happy with it. That one I can show. Also got Viva Pinata Party Animals, which is a Xbox 360 game. I'm gonna just, what can I say? I already had Viva Pinata, a couple of them on the Rare Replay thing anyway. So I was like, well, as long as it's free, I just throw it on and I can continue looking at those games if I feel like it after playing everything on Rare Replay, right? And I also got A Knight's Quest on Xbox One because it was on sale for like, I think it was maybe, I don't know if it was down to like around a couple bucks or something, somewhere in there. And I was like, it looks like it's like a Zelda game on Xbox One. Sure, I'll do it. Because I like doing that, getting games I can't get on other systems like that. So, okay. And these. Okay. We will return to the first page. Okay. Let's just turn on the old, oops, I can hit it, 3DS. It's easier to hit if you don't have a huge clunky this thing around it, but I do. So that's really loud. Oops, I thought the volume was already down. I forgot I was really up for other stuff. What are our new games over here? Yeah, I got Swap Doodle. Before the eShops closed, I was like, well, I'll check it out because I know somebody that has it. So I was like, I'll get it. I got X Cave, which again on the looter, hack and slash looter, RPG kind of thing craze. Like, this is really cheap and on sale right now, so I'm just gonna grab this. And yeah, it was so basic that I ended up just not bothering with it. But it does. I do have it here. It does exist. The big one here to look at, of course, is Pokemon Ultra Moon, which is just. I'm really far behind on these games, but the last new, I guess I played Let's Go Eevee or Pikachu or something. It was Eevee. Let's Go Eevee was the last one I played for like the newest, or like the newest in the actual like generations of them would probably be Pokemon X. So yeah, I figured I would get one of the Ultra of Sun and Moon because I hear it's better than the originals, and they remade it immediately. So I think that kind of covers all the 3DS thingies. I think that I got. Yeah, let's just cross those out while we're at it. And so far I've been liking Ultra Moons. Mainly the thing I liked about it so far has been the thing with types, where it's like, oh, if you fight somebody, then you know what type the Pokemon is after you fight them. So then when you're going to use moves, it'll say if the move is like super effective or not very effective or doesn't affect them. I think that's really a handy little thing to add in there, and a way to track like how far down your defense and accuracy and evasion and that stuff. There's a way to quickly track that too. So it's been nice. All right, how do I shut you off? And we got some Switch stuff to do. Are they all up here? I think I played some of these during a power outage. It says Mario Kart 8 Deluxe I finally got because I did a post about it, and I was like, if this post gets this many likes, I'll double dip on it and get it because I have the Nintendo 64. Like, I have that expansion pack for the online. So I was like, okay, cool. Well, I'll do that then. If it gets enough, I'll get it, and then I can have all the extra courses. But I still haven't actually played it. I turned it on to take a picture of it, and that's all I've done. I also got this. Let's look at them both on there. The pack of Diablo 2 and Diablo 3. Again, in that craze of wanting to play something like that, hack slash dungeon crawler RPG looter thing, I ended up getting. I was gonna get Diablo 2 on Switch, and I was gonna get Diablo 3 on Xbox One, but I ended up just getting it on here because the dual pack was like $10 more or something, maybe, than like getting them like. I think it was like each one was going to cost so much for getting them. It was like it was $10 more than just the third one. So I was like, I don't know. I'm just going to get the pack then. If it's going to be way cheaper to do it. And so I'm somewhere in the middle of Diablo 2. I think I just beat the second act or something, or the third act. I have to look which act it is, but it was hard. The boss took a long time to grind up and beat, but I did it. And then what else? I think other things on here still. I gotta go to more software. There's so many things. I've been playing so many things. I also got Knight's Try because it looked like an N64 kind of game. Like it looked basically like it's probably gonna be really hard the way they made it sound, but it looks like an N64 style platformer kind of thing, especially visually. So that's why I was really drawn to it. I think that's all of them on here that I need to, right? Because where's that other one I was looking at? This one I already talked about. Yeah. And cool. And then I got some physical things, so I don't have to look at the list anymore. Like one of them here, we've got Lego Star Wars on Game Boy Advance, because I had the second one originally, and then funny thing is I played the original saga, the complete saga on Wii not too long. Like that was a few years ago now, actually, and that one was super fun. That was like a 3D platformer kind of thing. Like, I mean, obviously these tried to do that kind of thing, but they kind of can't. And so I ended up playing that a lot, and that one was pretty fantastic. So I was really excited when Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga was coming out. I got the regular thing because the bonus stuff, I think, with DLC and whatever is all like about the movies, or not the movies, or the side movies and the TV shows. And I was like, I don't care. So I got this, and this is really buggy. It's really fun. It's really interesting. It's not quite the 3D platformer thing I thought it would be, because I thought I thought it was going to be like, oh yeah, I'll just get, like, this will be kind of like a compilation of those other games plus some new episodes they haven't done yet. But it's like a big, like, open world kind of thing going on with it. There's parts of that thrown in there, and some of the combat and stuff has been reworked. It's fully voiced. It's pretty impressive, and it's really big. The only problem is that it's really buggy, and there are a lot of times when I had to, like, restart it. It would, like, soft lock me into places because, like, the next things wouldn't load. Objective markers would show up when there's no objective, show up in incorrect places. They would not disappear when things were done. They would appear, before I could even activate a mission. Weird stuff like that. And also, the biggest one, I mean, I've had a few where, like, it would, like, crash on me. I had straight up crashes as well. There was the biggest one was just near the end of the game. I did everything, but it didn't count as me completing a mission, even though it gave me the stuff for completing it and played all the scenes and dialogue and stuff. So the game just didn't count the mission as being finished on, like, the collectible screen. So there's no way to re-trigger the mission or anything, since I actually already have the stuff. I've done all the things, so I just screwed out of that 100%. So I can't get the thing that you get for getting 100%. So that was... The review will be talking about some of that, I suppose. But yeah, after getting, playing a bunch of this, I was kind of excited, and I found a copy of this for cheap online. So I was like, I'll try that out, because I haven't played the first one. I actually really want to... What I really want to do also is I'd like to check out the DS versions of these as well. So I'm just wondering how, like, the handheld versions will handle them, and, like, how they are on some different, like, 3DS might be interesting to see too. But I was very curious. Also, I got and 100% completed Kirby and the Forgotten Land. I guess I don't want to go into too great a detail, but basically, if in case you saw the trailer and stuff, whatever, like, I saw it, and I was like, I think I saw it wasn't even the full trailer, it was just a teaser, and I was like, I'm sold. I thought it was going to be the Super Mario Odyssey of Kirby, but it's more like the Super Mario 3D Land, or Super Mario 3D World of Kirby, which is good. It's still good. It does get kind of hard near the end, but it's still a fairly easy game. It's a very satisfying game. Super fun. I don't know. It's one of those where, like, if it looks fun, check it out. I think you'll like it. Really, really good. Again, the review is probably going to tell you a bit more about it than I'm going to be able to throw into a few minutes here, but it's a fantastic game, and yeah, it was kind of fun to play a game that just it was just like having fun playing a game again. It feels like there wasn't a huge like I have to do this and this game has to be this and all those other things. Like as soon as I was just like playing it and just enjoying what it is, it was a lot of fun. So it's a good time. And this finally arrived. I was able to get it on a second run of these. The Nintendo 64 Switch controller for Nintendo Switch Online stuff. I did take it out of here. It wasn't a plastic bag in there. I took the bag off it, but the display case thing, is just really nice, even though it's just like a box. It's not perfect. It's still pretty good. So I've left it in there because I like the way it looks. It's just, yeah, it's really nice looking. I don't know. The feels from immediately, I did feel it a little bit before I put it back in. The stick feels kind of weird. We'll see if that breaks in over time. But everything else, yeah, feels really nice. It looks great. So Super Mario 64 is gonna get the official testing with this to see how it feels. Since the only thing I've played on the actual online for N64 games so far is Banjo-Kazooie with the Joy-Cons. Nintendo, do open pre-orders. I know you have the Switch Online thing, right? And so they have to be a Switch Online member in order to do this, which costs money, right? So you need that in order to get one of these in the first place, and they can only get 4 per account. But why not just make it an open pre-order so that you know how many you have to make instead of putting out multiple runs of this production? And that way everyone who does want one can probably get it. I don't know. It seems like that would be easier. If you feel like doing it again later, then you can put out another run and do open pre-orders again, so you don't just do run after run until you think enough, and potentially still feed scalpers in the process. That's all. I don't want to rant too much about that. I'm too lazy to unfold these, but can you see that? Oh, you can see that. Got a Nintendo 64 shirt. You get the idea. It's a Nintendo 64 shirt. I don't know. I needed a new one because my other ones were getting pretty destroyed in the armpit region, where the holes got bigger and bigger, and then there was this, it was very noticeable. So I was like, well, I should probably replace those. So I got this one. It's a little bit different in design, but I still like it. And I got this the Shantae shirt with the Pirate's Curse Shantae on it, 'cause she's super cute. So I did that too. Could you even see that when I did that? But I'm too lazy to unfold them because I'm lazy and fat. And these things are a little less related, but like I got this thing, a different like switch tester for different like key switches. So that's the thing we'll play around with a little bit more at some point. much of that was all the sound that picked up on the mic. Probably not super necessary to show these off, but I want to. I have here this nice InPet keyboard here. You can see the little divots in the keys there. I like this keyboard. I saw this for under $10, so I was like, I gotta try it, you know. It's just, I don't know. It looks really, basically, because it was under $10, and it's has these little like circle things on the key. So I was like, I wonder what these divots are gonna do for anything, right? So I got it, and the other one I got, this one was like $7. The other one I got that was like a similar size but had really chunky keys that I showed before was like $8. I'm going to do a video also about some of these, but like, this is more of like a teaser, I guess, for upcoming stuff. And they're only vaguely related to gaming because they don't game that much on PC, but you could with these. I'm planning to do a video looking at all my keyboards in a general sense, probably in an ASMR fashion, and then also I want to do a video using each individual keyboard for a little bit of time as well, for an ASMR thing, so look forward to that. I have one of the one keyboard a little bit, I think, but the divots, the only thing I could really think of was like, what service, you know, what purpose do these serve? Probably just to, I guess, they could kind of they kind of keep your fingers in the key, I guess, a little bit. And I guess if you spill water, you would like catch the water here instead of it all going into the board. But then how do you clean the water off of these things? I don't know. But yeah, all the keys feel fine. They're a little bit like, they're not like as low profile as like they're kind of like that mid profile, right? They're not like big standard size keys, but they're not as low profile as like laptop keys, so they're somewhere kind of between there. So they have some give to them, but they're not towering. And this feels so much better than that other one. So I was definitely very surprised for like the $1 less that I got it for as well. There's also this bad boy, which is the USO something or other. I forgot the model name. The box is over here. Z11. This is a wired one. Nice little 60%er. This one was like $30, I think. And like, the springs are a little loud, even though they're red switches. The other one's just like a membrane one. But if I use my adapter on here to plug this into my phone, you can also see that it is backlit. We're down this little shadow here. Ooh, got on this nice moving pattern. There's some cool things about this one too. I really like the black and gray look to it. It looks really nice even when it's not on though. There's a lot of really good backlight functions for it. There's even a thing you can hit to like make it so you can select whatever color you want. Like I think you can do it here maybe. See space? No. Maybe you can't do it on this one. Function space or is it alt? No, it should be function space. Because alt just changes the thing. Anyway, I don't want to do that right now. I'll show it in the review. The video thing later. But yeah, I want to review all these keyboards as well. The other thing I would like to do, hold function, it actually turns WASD. I don't know if you can see those little things on it. It turns WASD into arrow keys. That's a really handy functionality to have on this for using it with my phone, with this little adapter thing I have. So this is primarily what I've been using with my phone, and it's been really good. So I really like it. It just makes this connector thing really hot, but it still runs just fine on it. So, what's that? Then, where'd the other one go? Oh, it's right here. Then there's this one that I don't think I've even taken out of the box yet, so this is going to be a surprise to all of us. I haven't been able to test this one yet, but this one's a little bit bigger. It's got the full arrow keys on the side. I am looking forward to testing this out and being like, what does this do? Another RGB one. This one also is a membrane keyboard, but I believe it was the one that boasted that it has a mechanical feel. So I'm curious to see what they do to try and make this membrane keyboard feel mechanical and how successful it is at that. This one was also cheap. The main thing I wanted to do with these was to test out different sizes on my computer desk. And yeah, we'll see how big I want to go with keyboards and all that kind of stuff. And there's one more keyboard that is I'm really excited about. I have to move everything to kind of show you, but we'll do that really quick. Bear with me. If you're asleep at this point, you might wake up, but that's okay. Lights first, maybe. Let's just move this up. Okay. This light will move this way. Oh, that should be plenty of light. Oh my. We've gone dark. Okay, let's... Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. So... Hey, you're recording. This is the keyboard. Weirdly, I don't know if I can show this. I turn the light off there. You can see there's like a backlight behind, you know, the number keys, but there's not, the characters aren't there, and they're not transparent, so you can't see them. It just makes it look hard to see. And then, like, the numlock one also has it under it. And, like, caps lock, same thing. There's a light under it, but you can't see through the thing. So, like, Mainly, I got this for really like the black, orange, and white look. Looks really nice. And mainly it was that look, along with this setup of you get full arrows and a numpad. Though you don't get the enter on the other side, it's just this enter over here. Whereas most things have like this, they have a numpad, um, and they have like the home row thing or whatever up around there. Usually, this one just actually has a numpad over there without that. Most of them have the big keyboard I showed before, I guess. The yeah, like this. Usually, you have this part. They'll just cut off the numpad and have the home row and the arrows. But this one has the numpad and the arrows. So that's why I wanted that. Man, it's really awkward to have a mic and a camera that are separate, because then when I'm walking, I'm not just talking at where the camera is looking. Maybe I should have just done this with just the camera, but I wanted to keep the mic in it. Anyways, that's it. That's my teasers. That's all my stuff. Do I show up on this? Kind of. Hi. Look how tall I am. That's I think that'll do it for the video, though. So hopefully that's been interesting. Yeah, I think that's everything. So until next time, I guess we'll have more stuff to look at. I know I have a few things in the works for displays and whatnot, and some other collector's items showing up, but for now I think that's it. And yeah, have a great day.